Now what happens when Mercury is in the 12th house from Rahu and Rahu is in the 2nd house from Mercury? So here, this is a placement where the planet which is 12th from the other planet uses the energy of the planet to overcome losses, overcome challenges, overcome waste and excess. And the other planet, here we are talking about Rahu going in the 2nd house from Mercury, will use the energy of Mercury and unusual means and unusual effort to make livelihood, to make gains. So this is a strong placement where Mercury will use the intellectual capability, intellectual tact, the communication skills to be able to overcome challenges and problems and keep losses at bay and put in lesser effort to be able to do more. So this is a very practical placement. The person is always trying how I can do less to be able to get more. So this is a person who likes to work smart rather than hard working. However, because of Mercury being placed in the 12th house from Rahu, and we know that Mercury doesn't do very well in the 12th house, Mercury gets debilitated in the sign of Pisces, which has 12th house energy. So here many times you may think that you're making a logical decision, a very practical decision, but you may be being misled by the energy of Rahu, either for materialistic gains or relationship oriented gains. And you may find that the effort that you're putting in relations, the effort that you're putting in work, the effort that you're putting in your business, the effort that you're putting in your service may go waste initially, and your efforts may not bring gains to you and they may not be good for you, they will not come to fruition. And over a period of time you learn from your mistakes, from your experiences, from the waste and excess of the 12th house, and after overcoming, after doing more, after giving up, after suffering through the reign of Rahu ruling over Mercury for material gains, for livelihood, for bank balance, then you learn that you have to balance between the misleading capability of Rahu, trying to get more gains, trying to get more material gains, but trying to keep the expenses at bay, the waste and excess at bay. So here you need to balance between how you're able to use the energies between Rahu and Mercury to be able to make more logical decisions and to be able to take more practical decisions rather than trying to take shortcuts. Sometimes the long way, the long route will also help you over a period of time to get you gains rather than trying to cut through some ethical boundaries to be able to make gains. However, this is also a placement where the creativity of the person may be very, very high, and in some unusual situation the person can also be very spiritual. How they are able to see the waste and excess, and many times these people may end up in foreign lands, working for foreign clients, but their mind and soul may always be back home, wanting to go back, and sometimes questioning, what am I doing here, what am I doing in this place, especially when they go through tough times. However, this is a good placement of the person after gaining a lot from society, maybe over a period of time after going through initial losses, will have a lot of strong legacy to be able to give back through the example and through also their earnings.